do I even want to go into this? I started getting a bunch of emails yesterday from, I guess, people from the community of Stephen, Kenneth, Destiny, Bonnell the second, attacking me because of my opinion about this trial. Now, I don't really think my opinion about this trial is particularly controversial. As I've said before, like, tell me exactly which part people are so angry about. My view about this trial is as follows. This trial represents one of the most disgusting aspects of American gun and militia culture and right-wing culture. Okay? The existence of these militias and what include adults and children, essentially, that are out there to protect businesses, pretending to be members of the military with vests and guns and helmet-mounted cameras. It's gross. It's embarrassing. It's one of the worst things about American culture. American gun culture is disgusting. The idea of a 17-year-old going to Wisconsin and getting a rifle and walking around and saying, anyone need medico? Anyone need medico? Anyone need medico? All this is, it's gross. His mom, who seems supportive of it. Do you have any idea? First of all, I would never have ended up in this situation because I was raised in a way where at 17, it never would have even. How the hell am I going to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll get a gun and go to another state and offer people medico and protect business. Like, what? It's a failure of American culture. It's a media failure. It's a gun regulation failure. It's a parenting failure. It's all of those things. Okay. Now, first of all, people in the chat talking about whether or not I own firearms, you know nothing about what I do or don't do. Okay. And I've said it before, I don't talk about my personal relationship to firearms or whether you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay. Now, in terms of the trial, I think that on the serious charges, it's going to be not guilty. And I think that because it's completely plausible that in the moments at which Kyle Rittenhouse shot the two deceased individuals, he did fear for his life, or it at least is plausible that he did. And that's all you need for self-defense. You need the jury to believe that there is at least some doubt as to whether this was a reckless killing. And if they think it's possible that he feared for his life, and I think that that is possible, that not guilty is the verdict on those charges. So again, to the people from the Stephen, Kenneth, Destiny, Bonnell the second community who are emailing me and saying, I don't even really know what is the, tell me exactly what I'm wrong about. Now, in terms of the charges, first-degree reckless homicide, use of a dangerous weapon, first-degree reckless endangerment of safety, first-degree intentional homicide, attempted first-degree intentional homicide with Gage Grosskreutz. I think those are all not guilty. Okay, so tell me where you disagree. And then, endangering safety recklessly with a dangerous weapon, that could be guilty. Possession of a dangerous weapon by a person under 18, absolutely guilty. Violation of the curfew, definitely guilty. Endangering, I think this is another endangering safety with a dangerous weapon, probably guilty based on what I've seen so far. Okay, guys? So please, let's cut the crap. We want to maintain a great relationship with the DGG community and all of these different things. And we love you guys. And I thought, but what are people even emailing me about? And if the disagreement is a philosophical one, you're saying you want to live in a country where we celebrate. I mean, listen, if this guy is found not guilty on the self, with the homicides, which I think he will be, because I think that I think the evidence points to there's certainly it's plausible self-defense. This guy's going to be called a hero by the right. This guy's not a hero. Nothing heroic here. It's a failure of parenting. It's a failure of judgment. It's a failure of culture. There's nothing heroic that this guy did. He might have feared for his life in a situation he put himself in for a moment, and that will get him off on these homicide charges. And that may well be what the evidence shows. Okay?
Elements of bathrooms.
Please proceed, Governor.
Obama.
All right.